Have you ever had the chance to interview an NBA Hall of Famer? Would highly recommend. I've always said that the greatest conversations I've ever had happened over a workout. So I invited a Hall of Famer to come down and have a little workout with me. Was interested to see if anybody could hang with a guy like that. The answer to that is you can't, but the conversation was amazing. All 5 hours of it. I hope you enjoy a little bit of that conversation.
Everybody's got their own workouts, and I've done everything from push-pull to a full body workout, but I do one muscle group every day.
Okay.
And but I set it up so that because I can't run anymore.
I can't either.
Yeah.
I can't do it. How old are you?
52. Gonna be 53 here in a month.
Happy birthday. If I was just thinking about it, I would say that between 30 and 45, I can honestly say I didn't feel much different.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I can't run at all.
Yeah. Me and you are in the same boat. I have thought about that so much because, like you said, I mean, my ankles are bad. I'm waiting for the ankle replacement, but I don't want to do it yet. My knee's bad, knee replacement. I mean, just with that alone is, like you said, I can't run or do any of that stuff. So I try to use, what do you call it, supersets. And
weights to keep my heart rate up.
And I just go.
Right, I do that too.
Yeah, so that's my cardio. And the biggest thing that you can do, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but it's helped me, is stretch.
Oh, really?
Nobody freaking stretches.
Do you stretch?
Every day.
Really?
Yep, I still can. I'm 52, still doing the splits.
This is impressive.
It's just so, and I'm telling you, if I could give you one word of advice, and like for everybody else out there, the one thing that I did, so like when I had my knee surgery, they took my hamstring, so it was super tight. That's my good split leg.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll never do splits again, because I mean, that hamstring is going to be super tight. And I would sit at home, and when I was recovering, and watch TV, but I'd sit on the floor, and then during a commercial, I would stretch. If you watch a 30-minute show, you're getting about 10 minutes of stretching, and if you watch an hour show, you're getting between 15 to 20 minutes of stretching.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And you're not doing anything anyway.
Right.
You're just sitting your butt on the couch, so just sit on the floor, watch TV, commercial hits, and you stretch.
That's a great idea.
And if you do that every night, your flexibility, my flexibility came back, and I was able to do the splits, and then, probably within 2 months, and then I was able to hit the jump splits again in probably 3.5.
This is the Jon Absey workout. You want to know what it means to be a Hall of Famer? Let me show you what we're doing. We're going to start with shrugs, to a front raise to lateral, to an upright row press, landmine throws, plate halos, Arnold presses, uni upright row, sit-ups and stretching. And we're doing about 5 of those. And I was like, damn, Jon, damn. And he was like, we're going to start slow and get into it. So I'm super excited about this. Let's do it.
No, I think it's funny that, for 25 years I was a mime and didn't talk.
Yeah.
And it's like now, it's hilarious. I can't shut up. It's like, because before I never even talked when I wasn't in suit because I never felt comfortable around people because I never wanted anybody to know who I was or what I did. And now it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, you look good, bro. You do a lot of shrugs?
Yeah.
Because you got big shoulders, you got big traps.
You know what? I think a lot of it was from my farm days.
Yeah.
When we would throw bales up in the hayloft and stuff.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I used to roll my shoulders, and somebody said it was really bad. I just always heard that, because I would go like this, and they said it was really hard on the
Okay, so yeah, don't roll it. It's bad for the rotator cuff. Yep. Just up and down.
Because then I'd start doing them this way, and then sometimes I'll roll them and just...
Yeah, just up and down and back. Oh, so you're up, down, up, down. Okay, I'll give that a go. So here, and then...
Nope, yep, and then across, yep. And then down, yep.
And then back up.
Yep. And then over, and that's 1.
Okay, and then down.
Yep, 1.
Okay.
And but now you're on like 5, 6, 6.
Oh, he's got the Elvis lip. You get the Elvis lift when you do the...
I know. I saw that in the a long
I get the
time
same
ago.
thing.
I don't know why, but it's like a string is connected to
I guarantee they're linked somehow in the nervous system.
Because like I'm not even trying.
I know.
It's there.
I defy you to not pull the Elvis lip.
Do you find it? I find it easier, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but when my hands are closer, I feel like my elbows can get higher.
Yeah, so I was just trying that just now.
Oh, does it hurt?
I started like that. My shoulder is like,
Yep.
I dare you.
Nope.
I dare you to keep going. So
I got it.
I'm gonna have to probably go some lighter stuff here, some shallower.
So, and then now, like, are you a big believer in how far you put your hands out?
So I used to back when I could. Nowadays I'll grab it anywhere that'll let my shoulders do it. Anywhere I can get the movement and the greatest range of motion pain-free is where I'll grab it. The olden days, it was a wide grip. I'm not there anymore.
You know, and I think that's another thing that a lot of guys our age is they feel like, well, you know, if I can't do it here, I can't do presses.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, no.
Because I'll talk to guys about that, and they're like, yeah, I took it off, I don't do it anymore. So you don't do presses anymore? They're like, no. I'm like, what are you changing it with? And they're like, nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Like nothing, so nothing, you're not working out? Yeah, I'm not working out. And that's an answer?
Yeah, it's not, I know a couple of guys like that where they hurt themselves, and if they couldn't do these exercises, they just weren't working out. You know, there's so many other things you can do around it, like you said. Like you just said, so you can't go here, but I can go here. Or, you know, another type of, I don't know, exercise.
Yeah, there's always an alt.
You know what I catch myself doing is, with the shoulder surgery to my right arm, is I'm not able to go deep.
Yeah, me too.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can get down there, but
look what it's doing to your right arm. You're compensating.
I have to compensate. And then it hurts.
Don't compensate.
It's like, and I hate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I love it because what I want is for everybody to jump on YouTube here and be like, you and Jon Absey are doing everything wrong. I'm like, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah.
You'll get there, son.
With our bodies.
Yeah, you'll get there, son. Don't worry, you'll get there. I feel lucky I'm doing anything.
You're in really good shape, man. You know, it's live entertainment. Nothing is gonna go as planned, no matter how much you practice. So I loved just coming up with ideas, and we never really practiced them. Like Alan Handy was amazing, because I would go up to him and I would be like, this is the gist of the skit. I was like, I'm gonna put this down. I was like, this is the gist. And I'd give him just enough, and I said, this is where we need to be when we start, and this is where we need to be when we end. And he was such a professional that he was able to just play along and ad lib. Because I know a lot of times our skits, they flowed so well because both of us and anybody else out there had to be prepared for, you know, something to happen, because it always did. I remember doing some skits with the gorilla and the bull and stuff like that, and they practiced and practiced and practiced, and they did it so much that when something screwed up, they didn't know how to react. Because in their head, they're like, that is not what was supposed to happen. Then they have to sit and process it, to where when you go out and you're just like, I know where I need to be. Everything else in the middle is spontaneous.
Jon, I think I knew that about you. I think everybody knows that about you. I think the thing is that we all know you're sort of making it up. And that's why my heart was in my throat, is because I was like, I know he kind of knows what he's doing. I know he's ultimately capable, but that sumbitch might die.
You know,
when you hit a stunt, and I knew that was like, I'm not sure he's got this. And then when you would get it, I'd be like, oh my hell, I think he's as surprised as we are.
There was a number of times.
Are you putting more weight on that?
What? It's now I gotta try. I got it.
I'm not doing that much weight. I can't.
You're strong. Come on, big boy. Nice work. Good job. Attaboy.
Oh, that was terrible.
Boom. No. That was awesome. I was so busy for so long, running 1,000 miles an hour, And in my head, I thought, look, I'm busy. I'm doing it right.
Yeah, right.
No.
As long as I'm busy, I'm successful, right?
And what I realized is all I was doing was doing everything half-assed.
Okay.
Because I'd only get to put so much, half butt. But I realized that I wasn't able to put a lot of effort into one thing because I was getting pulled everywhere else.
Yeah.
And so now it's nice to just, because I've been pushing stuff off. I don't want to get that busy anymore.
Okay.
It sucked. All right, back to work.
Back to working out. Come on now.
So what is your most proud moment as a trainer? Like, what can you say, like, you know what? That's why I do this job.
I had a guy call me the other day. He was like, back when I met you, before I met you, I was 150 pounds overweight.
Yep.
I lost my 150. I remember telling you, I remember having a conversation with you, and I remembered it too. He was like, I remember telling you that I thought that losing weight would help me regain control of my life. I'd be able to get a little better job. I would find somebody to marry that would love me, and marry, and then I would have kids, and I think it would change my life. And he called me, like, this has been 2 months ago. He was like, I just wanted to let you know where I was. And all the stuff that he manifested in our training session happened.
Wow.
He had every piece of it. And so I get that that's not all me, but I'm gonna take a smidge credit.
Are you kidding me? No, of course.
Those are the things that make me the proudest.
Like, who I am is pieces of everybody. Like, I don't think there's like a Jon Absey. I just think that there's John who I've taken a piece of you. I find things in people that I'm like, that is good character. Good
Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And I try to implement that in my own life. And I just think that, for you to say that, just a smidgen, I think you need to take more credit for that, because it's like you helped show him that path.
I love that I was there for it. I love that I helped a little bit there.
Yeah.
I do. I love it. So I take a ton of pride in that stuff.
No, I would too. I'm doing bad with form on it.
It looks okay.
Is that okay?
It looks okay. I can tell you're favoring a shoulder here.
Yeah. Right there, your pop.
Yep.
I feel good.
Okay, good. Now you're back.
Ever get that where-
Yeah, hell yeah, I get it.
And then you're just like, that hurts, and all of a sudden it goes punk, and you're like, oh, I felt good.
Yeah, I see it. You're full of pops and cracks, dude.
You hear him? I'm like the Rice Krispies box. The one thing that I got out of everything that happened is when I slowed down and I took that year off, COVID hit, I never realized how much I enjoyed being home, having dinner with family. I did realize that your job doesn't care.
Yeah,
I found
right,
that hard.
right.
The hard way is, they care for you as long as you're producing for them.
Yeah.
And then once you're not,
You kind of found that out the hard way.
hard way. Yeah, I really did. It was hard. It hurt, in a sense, because, I always say, I gave blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
Literally.
The torn ligaments. My body's gonna feel like this till the day I die,
Right.
and worse.
And worse.
And, the fact I gave up my family and my kids' birthdays to go do stuff, and it was never there. And it's all because of a management change,
Let me tell you what I hated about that the most after you talked to me about that. I hated that at the end of it, what happened was people were asking, wonder what Jon did wrong.
Right.
And it wasn't. It was a management change. And everybody was like, people would take me aside and they're like, did you find out? What did he do that was so wrong? Like he obviously must have crashed the Harley for sure, Like,
No, it really just came down to, we're all one management change away from being let go.
well, I want to thank you. I'm grateful you came today.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Like,
This was amazing.
This was a great time. I really enjoyed this workout. What can I do to support you, or what can we do to support you? Where are you at? What can we do to... My pleasure, buddy.
Honestly, in the end, it's just supporting each other. I just love it. There's really nothing.
Yeah, I love you too.
I'm blessed. I got everything I need. I just appreciate you. I appreciate your friendship all these years, and it's just fun to connect again and talk. And I think that's kind of in this day and age, a lot of people are missing out on that. Just talking.
My pleasure.
you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. No, this is fun.
If you liked this conversation, man, I got a ton more. That was That was a 5-hour conversation. And so if you liked it, let me know. Tell me down below in the comments. Give us a like. Do all that subscribe stuff and ring the bell, whatever that does. And we'll make another one. Like I said, I got hours of it. And also, go follow Jon at all his places in the link